Hey gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for joining me today. So guys, today we are going to dive into the June IPSY Glam Bag Plus, but I'm going to do this video a little differently. So those of you who have been, longtime members of the gang, you guys know when I get these glam bags, I typically, show each product, maybe sample on the back of my hand, do some swatches for some different things. But what I want to do today is I want to actually use the products in this bag. So I've been thinking about how I can do things a little differently lately. And so this is one way I want to do that. Instead of the standard, show and tell type approach, let's actually, see how some of these products actually work. So if you are interested to see what's in the bag and also how the products in the bag perform, keep watching.
But the sky is the limit. And what I want, I'ma get I'll reach my destiny. These are the steps of my journey.
So as to not prolong this video, I have placed a screen record on the screen so you guys can see what's in the bag. You'll also be able to see what my picks were, what the IPSY picks were, and then the add-ons that I did. So for those of you that are not familiar with IPSY, IPSY is a beauty monthly subscription program. So they offer 3 different options. So there's the Glam bag, which is the smaller bag. There's the Glam bag Plus, which is the bigger bag. So the Glam bag Plus comes with 5 items. You choose 3, IPSY chooses 2. And then there's the quarterly bag, the IPSY Glam bag X. So I subscribe to the Glam bag Plus and the Glam bag X. So the Glam bag X comes out again quarterly, which the next one will come out in August. And so that is 8 products. IPSY chooses 3, we choose 5, and then we can add on any add-ons. So these are full-size products. So it's not the sample sizes, these are the full-size products. So that's enough of this intro. Hopefully, you guys have kind of seen what's in the bag. So let's go ahead and let's begin to play. Okay, so first up, let's go ahead and prep the skin, prepare for makeup. So we're gonna start with this Dewy Skin Primer, and this is from Ciate London. And so it is a primer, so we're gonna go ahead and prime my face. So I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand, and it is a white primer, like a lotion or a moisturizer. And I do have some irritation on my nose just because, you guys know I recently moved to Texas, and so adjusting to the climate change, I got a little Rudolphism going on. But okay, so it's soft again, like a moisturizer. Let me grab a mirror just to see what it looks like. So it's not like pore filling, but it is kind of like a moisturizer. It feels good. It's not super tacky, but it does have some tack. All right, so there's no brow products in the bag, so I'm going to lay a base because there's no foundation either. So I'm going to lay a base for my face, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I'm going to do my brows, and when I come back, we will jump into the next product. All right, I'm back. So I've laid a base, I've primed and set my eyes. What I did is I am full on in my summer shade because, it's hot here in Texas, but because there is a bronzer in the bag, I went ahead and used a foundation that is my winter shade because I really want to see how this bronzer performs. But next we're going to move to eyes, and so we're going to take out of the bag, we have lashes, and these are reusable lash set from, what's the brand? My Beauty. And then we have this eyeshadow palette from ABH. It is the Norvina palette, and I'll show you what this looks like. All right, so this is the palette. I got a little bit of damage here in this orange where it looks like the orange chipped, but that's okay. So it's kind of a neon palette. All right, so that's why I chose to go with a lighter base, because I knew these were bright colors. So let's just go ahead and let's see what I can create really quickly using this palette. All right, so these are pretty much the eyes using the Norvina palette, but there's this Girl Tick eyeshadow stick. So I have no idea what color this is, and I've already done eyes, so but I haven't done my under eye. So let's see. So that's the container. Pull up. And so let me just take this off the back of my hand. So it's sort of this teal shade, which is not bad. So actually I can make this work. I can make this work. So I'm going to put this teal shade under my eye. So let's. So to give the eyes a little depth, I'm going to dip into that green and I'm going to smoke this out underneath that shadow. Okay, so I added a little black shadow in my waterline, and then I added some mascara. I used the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit mascara. And so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to highlight and set the rest of my face. So my face is completely set. So what I'm going to do next, we're going to dip into this bronzer from Complex Culture. Now I have a ton of their brushes, you guys already know that. And this is in the shade Sunbath. And so let's take a look and see. So that's what the packaging looks like. So this is going to be, I'm glad that I am glad that I went with a lighter foundation, because this is light. And so this is gonna be kind of light on me, I already know. So I'm just taking this BH Cosmetics brush and let's see. Let's grab my bigger mirror. And let's just, let's see here. See what we get. So I'm gonna press it on first. Yeah, this is light. This is not a bronzer shade for me. I could actually use this, honestly. I could use this as a setting powder. So it's just very light. It's very light on me. You can barely even see it. Even on my highlighter. On my highlight, you can barely see it. I'm definitely going to keep it because, you know, it's good, of course, on clients that are fairer shades. But this is a little too fair for me. So let's deepen this up. I am going to deepen up my contour and then I will be right back. All right, next we are going to go into the, it's the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter, and it's in the shade, this is it here, it's in the shade Mo Honey. And this is my second, this is my second Kilowatt. I have the special edition Trophy Wife, which is like a beautiful gold. And so this is what this shade looks like here. I'm trying to not get it so reflective on the light, so that's what it is. So it's more of a sort of a rosy gold, I guess. So I'm just gonna pick it up on my highlighter brush and I'm just gonna give it a nice look. And I'm doing this on a dry face, so I haven't set my face yet. So I'm just kind of laying it there. It's so hard to do the left side of my face. It's so awkward. All right, so we're just gonna Brush that up a little there. Let's put a little across my nose. Take it across my Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna go down the bridge, just slightly down the bridge. And then just put a little on my chin. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna grab my Morphe setting mist and give myself a spritz here. It's kind of a subtle highlight from what I'm seeing, which is not bad. It's kind of like a natural highlight. It's not like it's just sitting on my skin, so that's not bad at all. So I'm gonna do some lips. I'm going to curl this lash just so that my eyes appear a little more symmetric. And then when I come back, and then I'll be back. All right, gang, I'm back. And so everything pretty much is done makeup wise in the bag. The bag also did come with this nice little charm necklace from La Vida. And I must say that I love the message on this packaging. It says, be true to yourself. Life is about the journey, not the destination. Follow your own direction. It will always show you the way. So that just like speaks so much to me and to, you know, where I am in my life right now. You guys know I have an album out, and the album is entitled Journey Through My Journal. And, you know, it kind of, you know, just where I am talking about, you know, life from separation to divorce to now being, you know, on this side of life and, you know, the journey thus far. So I just thought that this was really, kind of personal a little bit for me as well. And the charm on the necklace is a compass. It's a compass, and so, you know, it has north, south, east, and west, has a direction on it. So I thought that was really cool. But what I'm gonna do, I have some errands to run, so I'm going to go and do what I have to do. And then when I come back, there's a few things left in the box, well, in the bag, that we have to review. And just to kind of show you guys what's remaining, it is this brush set from Cosmetics. Cosmetics is the name of the company. So it's a brush and then like a lacquer brush. So we're gonna try that. And then I got some additional add-ons from Tatcha. I got 3 of these. This is the what is it? The overnight repair. So we're gonna try this. Well, this. So we're gonna try this tonight when I go remove my makeup. So in my nighttime routine, we'll put those products to use. So I will be back. Stay tuned. All right, gang, I'm back. And as you can see, I've come to the end of the day and I am in my bathroom. And so I am ready to begin removing, removing this face and, you know, to start winding down and relaxing. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the makeup. And then when I come back, we are going to jump into the cleansing and to use these 2 brush products. So I will be right back. All right, guys, so for the most part the makeup is off. I do have a little bit of staining on my eye from that red eyeshadow, but we are gonna just jump right into this. And so these are the 2 brushes. Again, they are from a company, Cosmetics, Cosmedix. And so we have this really dense cleansing brush. So as you can see, it's a lot like it's a lot of bristles, very tightly packed. So it's a very dense brush. And then there's this spackle. So it has ridges. So you can see that. It has ridges on this side, and then it's flat and smooth on this side. And so this side would be like for applying your serums and then and masks. And then, you know what? Let's read it. Because I want to. Okay, so it says use the textured side to apply detoxifying mask. Use the smooth curved side to distribute a hydrating mask. And then, okay, so this will be to apply a mask. But I think you could use it for applying serums as well. So I did my masks I did masks on Monday, so I'm not due for a mask tonight, but just for the sake of demoing this, I'll apply my serum with this. So let's go ahead and just jump right into this. For cleanser, I'm going to use this First Aid Beauty. It's a foaming cleanser. You only need about that much because, oh my goodness. So I'm just going to take the brush dry and oh, okay. So this gives a really good lather anyway. Oh, wow. Okay. It feels really good too, you guys. So I'm gonna actually go onto my eyelid just to clean off anything that I may have missed. Okay, not bad. All right, I'm gonna grab a wet cloth and wipe this off, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, so I cleaned my skin, and then I went in with this it's First Aid Beauty, the Facial Radiance toning pads. I love these. So skin is clean. I've gone through the step of toning, and so now we move on to serum. And so I'm gonna use this Clarity Daily Dose serum, which was in a IPSY box a long time ago. And so I am just going to there, and I'm going to take the smooth side of, and I'm going to just kind of this actually feels good. Like, what a way to pamper yourself. Like, you have like your morning routines or your nighttime routines, this is definitely a great way to just kind of sit and pamper yourself. Like, that feels really good. And you can evenly, I know this is for a mask, but like I can tell that I'm more evenly distributing my serum. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and work the rest of that in down to my neck. Feels amazing. Now we move on to the Tatcha, the night repair. So overnight repair. So I am going to, and this is a sample size, so this was of course an add-on, and just what's in the lid here is just enough. So I'm going to take and just kind of dab that around. And start to work that end. Work that into my face and neck. And it's a really, it almost feels kind of like a water cream. That's how thin it is. So it's not really like thick and like lotion like. It feels really good actually. And then of course, this is not a part of the Glam bag, but my nighttime routine is not complete unless I have a night oil. And so my preference is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. And I was turned on to this through IPSY like in 2020, I think it was. And whenever I see it, I'm gonna grab it. I wake up and my skin is so refreshed in the morning, like amazing. So just gonna rub that in. All right, let's go back and review the items in the Glam bag, and let's talk about what I think of everything in the bag overall. Starting with what I just used, these three products are absolutely in the rotation. This feels really good on my skin, so we'll see how I feel in the morning. But it's Tatcha, The other Tatcha creams that I've had, I like, no issues, so I'm sure that this will be fine as well. Definitely plan to keep using this. It seems really easy to clean as well, so no issues with that. I'll try this when I have a mask. It worked fine with the serum, so you know, that's a win. And what I didn't show you guys, I had 2 add-ons of the Milk Hydro Grip. There was no need to really put this on display because this has been my go-to primer for the last couple of years, and so you know, of course, it's the GOAT, so there was no need to go through that. The primer, I didn't have any issues with the primer. I mean, primer is primer unless it starts to give, or like if it's claiming to be blurry and it's not blurring, that would be an issue. But I didn't have any issue with this primer at all. It did keep me from looking very matte, so it did keep my makeup from looking very, very matte. So I mean, I guess this is fine. The Norvina palette, I like the palette. I will definitely reach into this. I have another idea of, you know, something to do with this orange and this pink. My AC just went off. With this orange and this pink. As you guys saw, the shimmer, that green shimmer here, it went on better applying on my finger as opposed to using the brush. So, you know, it's ABH, so it's not bad. So that's a win. And then we had the bronzer. This was a little light, very light for me actually. So even in my winter shade, this is too light for me. I'm gonna keep it. I love Complex Culture. You know, it was definitely like creamy. It was buttery. It wasn't stiff. You know, it wasn't stiff. It just wasn't my shade. And then there is the Fenty Beauty, the Kilowatt highlighter. I will say I'm not a fan of this particular shade on me. It was a little light. It did, you know, the Kilowatt highlighter absolutely does kind of melt into the skin. So it's not one of those highlighters that just kind of sits on your face. So I love, you know, Fenty Beauty's Kilowatts. This particular shade just wasn't very accommodating on my complexion. So again, I'll use that for a client of some sort. And then the Girl Tick, this liquid, well, it's not a liquid, but this stick shadow, I really like this. And what I think I'm gonna do, you can actually like just apply this on your lid and then blend around it with whatever like your transition shade will be. But it worked very well under my eyes. You know, it gave me like the pop of color under my eye that I needed, that I was looking for. So, you know, yeah, it's a pretty color. So no issues with this, and it didn't give away. As you saw, if you kind of rewind, as you saw when I came to the end of the day, it wasn't fading, so it actually lasted. So overall, I do think that the June bag was a success. I am very happy with the picks that IPSY chose for me, happy with the picks that I chose. So guys, you already know the routine. Meet me in the comments. Let me know what you got in your June IPSY Glam bag, IPSY Glam Bag Plus, whichever bag you have. Let me know what you got in your bag. Did we get some of the same things? You know, did your bag look like mine? Did you get a different ABH palette? Or, you know, what add-ons did you choose? Meet me in the comments, guys. You know I will absolutely meet you in the comments. Well, gang, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You already know what to do. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you are not already subscribed to the Amy Gang, when you see my face pop up on the screen, that is another opportunity for you to join the gang. Thanks again, you guys, so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.